In this video I'll show you how to create a UDF that reads in a range of values. So I've got a range of values that I'm going to read in. So these are my X values from cell A5 to A13, and then I've got my test UDF. So equals test UDF, open brackets, the range of values, close brackets. Okay, to see what's going on here and what this function is actually doing, we're going to go to the Developer tab, click on Visual Basic and click on Module 1. So I've got the word function to tell VBA that I'm creating a function, and then test UDF, open brackets, X range. So I've just decided to call this X range for my range of X values, and then I'm going to create a variable. So I'm going to declare a variable, so I'm going to put dim, which is short for dimension. So I'm going to dimension endpoints as long, and long is just a type of variable that you can have in VBA. To see other types of VBA variables, there's a list of them given down here. So endpoints is just basically going to be an integer. So we're then going to convert the input range to a variant array. So this bit of code does that for us. We're then going to determine the number of values in that range. So we've got a bit of code here to work out the number of points in the range. And then finally we're going to read out the number of points that are in the range here. So we've just put test UDF equals endpoints, end function. So that it just tells us how many points have been added in and actually selected for this particular function. So it's quite trivial, but this can be a useful starting point to building more complicated custom UDFs. So if I just show you for a moment on sheet 2, I've got another function here called sum UDF, and again if we go to Visual Basic in module 2, I can show you what this is doing. So it's very similar to the previous example that I just showed you in module 1, but this time it's going to sum up all the points. So to do this, I've declared sum as a double, so that means it's got double precision, so you can see what double allows you to do in terms of values here. Back to module 2. So what I'm doing to start with, I was saying the value of sum equals 0, and then I've just got a for loop to sum up all the values. So sum equals the previous sum value plus all the values in the X range, and it's going to loop through from I equals 1 to I equals n points. And then I'm just going to read out this value sum. So it will sum up all the values in this range of values that I've read in. So if we just come back to this spreadsheet here, we could say we've got equals sum UDF, the range, and then close brackets, and it just adds up all the values in this range. So again, it's a fairly trivial example, but I'm just trying to show you how you can read in a range of values and then start to use that in your custom UDF. So I hope you found that useful. Please remember to like, comment and subscribe, and thanks very much for watching.